What's up, YouTube? This is part one of what's going to be a multi-part series about building a torsion box-topped router table. I'm going to build the box itself out of MDF as well as the carcass for the cabinet that it's going to be sitting on. I'm going to try and incorporate some dust collection into it, and let me kind of give you a rundown of what all is going to go into it here. The cabinet and the top are all going to be made out of 3/4 inch MDF. That's medium density fiberboard, if this is kind of new to you here. The torsion box top is going to be similar to, actually pretty similar to what this looks like. It has a grid with a piece of MDF on the top and the bottom. I'm going to try and incorporate some dust collection to it as well, so I'll build a box around the router. Here is the router that we're going to include into it. It is a 3.5 horse Milwaukee that's I've had for quite a few years now. I find it to be a little overkill for a handheld use, and so I'm just going to build a router table for it here. It's actually sort of meant for a router table. It's got the adjustment here for the height through the top here, and it really is just way too overkill, I find, for for handheld use. It has no trouble running pretty much any raised panel bit that I've ever tried in it through pretty much any wood I've ever tried in it, so it's going to be plenty powerful, I think, and it's nice adjustment and all. So there's the router we're going to use in the table here. We're going to try and incorporate some dust collection in it, so hopefully this will actually pull the chips and stuff out of it, and try and make it as interesting as possible. I'll try and get as many details in it as possible and all, and try and get some video of the whole process rather than just me sort of talking about what I did. So I'm gonna try and make it as user oriented as possible. Anyway, yeah, here's the saw. I'm going to use this track saw to cut up the various pieces. I find this for sheet goods to be a lot easier than the table saw, which is over here. I do have a table saw with a 52-inch fence. I really like it, but quite honestly, I find the track saw to be a lot easier and quicker. So I can just lay the track down on here, measure out exactly what I need, and go. So that's what we're going to be using to make the top and the rails and whatnot. So there's kind of the overview for part one. So please stay tuned and click, comment, subscribe.